Heyo crew, what is up? Welcome back. I am Pseudo. Happy Monday, and we are gonna get into it. We have a bunch of notes for y'all. Lots of changes going up on this fantastic Guild Wars 2 game on February 11th. We'll be going through them, talking about a little bit, and of course, roaming around World versus World. So stay tuned, win some money because it is giveaway week, or giveaway day. Do giveaways every week, Monday or Tuesday, whichever day I can stream first. But let's get this rolling. We've got some variants of the Bladesworn build just because they are taking Alacrity out of World versus World for better or worse, but that is okay because it's kind of unhealthy for the game mode period, so I'm happy to see it go if it means we can have a little bit less spammy gameplay and maybe some room for wink wink nudge nudge some Bladesworn buffs. But we'll be talking about it, getting into it, but first we're going to get this going. Welcome back, guys. Hopefully you're well and enjoying. Let me pull up chat because it has disappeared behind my window, and we will talk about all these fun changes that are coming to Guild Wars 2. They're mostly good. They're mostly solid. Mostly really good stuff coming down the pipeline. I'm pretty excited about it. And yeah, we're going to get this going. There, it just exploded. Welcome, guys. Hopefully you're well and enjoying and having a great start to your week as much as you can, and staying warm because it is getting cold again. So thankfully global warming didn't just completely dumpster Earth, but at least not yet. We're working on it, but like getting this going, talking about the changes that they have for Guild Wars 2. Don't think we've global warmed Tyria yet, and a lot of them are really good. A lot of them are really, really fun. I'm totally on board with the barrier change, and I'll actually be running something other than Unshakable Mountain for a change. We had a couple subs over the week. Thank you as well. Appreciate it, guys. All the money from those goes into the giveaways. I don't, make any money from the Twitch subs. It goes back to you guys. So if you do feel the need to support the channel that way, thank you. If you don't worry about it. It just gets you some emotes, and I tried to make all the good emotes the free tier as much as I could, although you can't do that for animated ones. But we'll make sure this looks good, sounds good, and then get into it. We have changed up some skills. This is a variant I was already trying to think about running, and it actually is kind of fun because it trades up Unshakable Mountain for Lush Forest, which is a trait that I've always wanted to run and never really been able to. But now we have the impetus to do that because we no longer have a reliance on Barrier as much as it'll... I think Unshakable Mountain will still be good for Warrior, but I don't think that it will really fit my playstyle after Alacrity gets taken away, and we're going to need some cooldown refresh. But we will be going through it, not just Warrior, everything. All 9 classes as well, some general changes and some introduction of pet relics back to the game. So if you are a parrot enjoyer, feel free to grab that new parrot relic that is going to be coming into the game as well. But we'll be checking all this out, going through it a little bit and just talking about it, what you guys think a little bit later. Don't want to front load that too much. That's weird. Video's unavailable. Well, thanks, Twitch. Odd. Twitch doing odd things. Alright, well, whatever. Right, cool. Let me just make sure it looks good, sounds good on Edge. At least as long as we're at least broadcasting on one thing, I'm okay with it. And we'll get this going. I'm pretty stoked. No, that's the regular balance preview as we wait for this camp to come off our eye in these Duliacs. So this is a good waiting spot, chat. Nice little chill spot while we wait for this camp. It's interesting seeing the community's reaction to stuff, because changes I thought that were going to be totally fine were like, other people were like, no, don't do this, or no, don't do that. Everyone seems weirdly on top of like the Willbender nerfs, but probably not the Willbenders, so we'll wait for Obsolete Pixel's page and a half of Willbender rhetoric that he is always very in-depth on, and granted, to power to him, I really can't dispute it because I don't play Willbender, so we'll see what the changes do for Willbender, if it's enough. I'm kind of in the boat that I still think Spear was the problem, despite them taking a charge off the Willbender F1, but we'll see. We'll see if it's enough to sort of bring down the nuke in and out playstyle to a level where people can enjoy roaming around in World versus World without the constant looming threat of a blue class teleporting on you from space and spinning on you to 0. But we shall see. We'll see. Okay, looks good, sounds good. Couple people watching, I understand. World's kind of chaotic right now. A lot going on, so just trying to provide you guys some background music, whether it's for the gym or for work or whatever it is. Alrighty. We have switched back to Relic of the Stormsinger. It's pretty silly, and I'm kind of astonished it's not getting nerfed. I want to talk to Homage on it and see sort of his perceptions, because he was one of the other people who was sort of calling out the Stormsinger was kind of like mega broken. But I guess we'll see if the Willbender changes are enough to sort of bring it in line with all the other relics. If Willbender really was the only class that was able to utilize it, or if it'll be something like, you know, Bladesworn or Warrior or something else with lots of forced movements that's next in line for the most broken thing. We shall see, I suppose. Hey, Danny boy, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. We have a new follower emote coming as well. It should be up on the channel probably on Wednesday, although no promises. Again, still trying to find extra time to like sort of glow up the Twitch channel, so we'll see there. Cool. The Willbender playstyle, 2 following resolves are couch for cleaners. Interesting. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna go Shadow Viper. I know that man. He's in my guild. He's been in my guild forever. I think a lot of the stuff, if nothing else being sort of, I don't know, it could be couch cleaners. I don't know what's up with the kids and their lingo these days. Maybe you know our vice president, who knows? Sorry. But yeah, it's interesting. I think a lot of the stuff mechanically, like, should be in line with PvP, if nothing else. We'll see. We'll see how it do. A lot of the changes that are sort of coming down the pipeline for Barrier, I think, will sort of do what Taylor said, which is theoretically reduce the amount of like just passive health things have, hopefully not only from things with running Blood Bank, which I don't believe was in the nerf specifically, although it could have gotten like a little light, you know, love tap, but just in general in Zerg fights as well, because there's a lot of Barrier in this game, and people forget. I've actually brought this up in the comments quite a bit. Barrier was originally envisioned as sort of this, what's it called? Like passive negation, or like spike passive negation, where it was meant to block like 1 or 2 hits, not meant to like stay there as passive health, really. But we'll talk about it. A lot of really good changes that are long overdue, as well as some Bladesworn changes, although it's more of a drive-by nerf to Bladesworn, as I cover in chat has pointed out, than anything else. But don't fret, we will still probably be playing it, because I don't know, I was born in the jank, molded by it at this point, so we'll see. I do look forward to them, hopefully, because they're adding like hitbox sizes or hitbox angles. See if I can get my hands right with my screen, sort of to various skills like Death Spiral, I believe, on Greatsword, and I really hope they do that to like Dragon Trigger 2, 3, and 1, so that they either have larger hitboxes, so they actually don't just like whiff half the time, or ooh, a dude, end up actually connecting if you do manage to get that, you know, big Dragon Trigger channel off, if nothing else. But I also, you know, hope they one day remember that Dragon Spike Mine is a roll, and they remove the immobilized default. That's a lot of people. What is this? There's a few in here, maybe. Hi. He doesn't want to follow me, that's for sure. Is this my camp? I don't believe it is. Sick. Got him. Heck yeah. Might even get the stomp. Build fresh out of the oven. Already got a kill in a 3v1. I'm happy with that. Tried to retarget this guy. Can I go through here? I can. He wants none of it now that my Zerg has shown up. Come on, dude. Fight me. I saw you retarget over here. Or I retargeted something over there. Oh well, we'll see. Yeah, this build should be updated. It should be in the description. I actually might try running a variant of it in PvP as well. So we shall see how that do. And double check to see that I'm on my ultra streamable playlist. I am not. We're gonna try some just game music tonight. See how that does. Gotta throw some Rustage in here as well. Yeah, we'll see. I'm happy kind of to see Worldbender not just completely dumpstered, honestly, right off the bat, because I do think that ArenaNet has a bit of a habit of going way too hard with their nerfs, and then being like, oh, we don't have the, like, development budget to roll any of this back for 6 months. I do appreciate Roy's joke of, oh, Bladesworn changes, we can do that? Or whatever it was in the preview. That was pretty sick. Twitch is like glitching out on Firefox. Anyone watching on Firefox, is Twitch glitching out for you? Like, let me know, please. It's very odd. Twitch always works on Firefox. It's kind of weird. Whatever. Well, if Twitch is glitching out on Firefox or any whatever your browser is, let me know in the comments, please. Because I do try to make the stream as quality as I can. I even bought a new Ethernet cable, even in this economy, right? So it hopefully will be installed sooner than later, and we'll have a constant upload. See if we can troubleshoot that. What are you guys most excited for with the changes? Is it something on Warrior? Are all my Warrior rifle homies super excited to have even more tools on rifle? Because I believe they're really leaning into the one-shot playstyle where they're making the evade happen while you do the shot backwards for the roll, which is kind of insane to me. Oh, we're dropping frames. Hang on, chat. Hang on. Let me see if I can close some stuff. We are super dropping frames. Okay, reset. And that seems to be it. Yeah, Firefox must have a memory leak going on or something. Huh, odd. Well, hopefully Firefox can get their stuff together because they are by far and away my favorite browser. Need to donate them some more money. Ooh, a Worldbender. And a Scrapper. Both of you are getting nerfed. Longbow Worldbender, interesting. Can I get his interrupt? Yeah, I can. Oh, I got the stomp. I got the stomp, chat, but Defiant Stance is too long a cooldown. I'm super happy with that, though. I gotta write these fights down. I've been trying to do more like fight montages and stuff for you guys. So, if someone wants to be my timestamp bro, I will happily pay you for every time we get a fight. Pay you money for that. That was awesome. We got 2 like fights right off the rip. Outnumbered. And this is on the new build too. It goes to show, I think, how strong I think Stormsinger really is. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, there's some interesting new relics coming out. That's actually, Coolster brings up an interesting point. So I skimmed through the patch notes for like the 3rd time right before the stream because I just wanted to have a vague understanding of what I commented on before. And they're adding 2 things that I actually am really excited about. They're adding Relic of the Hollowsmith, which is similar to Rune of the Hollowsmith, which will trigger a laser disc when you use an elite skill. I really wonder if it'll be the unnerfed version of Laserdisc, because in case you didn't know, that got nerfed like 400 times in PvP because it was actually super strong. It causes a lot of bleeding and basically perma stacks if you're running firearms 25 might on whatever type of engineer. And it's pretty good. It's also pretty damaging. So there's a lot of elite skills, even like this, where you can combo into it with tactical reload that do put some kind of damage and vulnerability on your bar, like what's it called? Renewed Focus on Worldbender. So if you can pop that and have a pulsing damage thing, that's like the ultra get away from me button, right? Similarly, there's Relic of whatever it's called, I think Surging, will give you a shocking aura, which has always been actually way better for Spellbreaker than even the bubble. People just kind of didn't know about it. So it is interesting. We will see. Hello, Gremini, what's up? I saw your post. I'm sorry they're not They're not undoing their changes to Kandi Mirage. Which game mode did you play by the way? Because I know you are a Kandi Mirage fan, but I'm unsure which game mode you're talking about when you mean unnerf Kandi Mirage. I think PvE, but I'm not 100% on that. Because it's kind of okay in World versus World with like staff and stuff. But going through this very, very quickly, very overall view, I'm pretty happy to see them take some damage off of, or take some just, I think it was damage off of Mirage or Mesmer Dagger. Staff ambush on clones does half the Kandi duration. That's weird. Does it on all the other ones too, like Axe and Scepter? Is it only on what's it called? Only on staff. You want to fight me? Are you guys just gonna run away again? Is this a VOA dude? It is a VOA dude. Hey VOA dude, what's up? If they get me, it's deserved. It's deserved. It's 100% deserved. Oh man, this is great. I never knew VOA was on a different server. Are people stirring the pot yet? With hot takes for like, what's it called? Balance stuff? Not really. We haven't really started talking about it yet. Ooh, am I dead? I'm not dead. Sick. We get away, chat? I made it, even with the reaching over to my mouse. Okay, no worries. I think I've added you, Dream, so. It's a good name. Good to know, though. Comeback, coward. Oh, it was Oz. Nice. He's one of my OG raid guys. Ah, oh, sweet. We get a 1v1 right off the bat. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And then we can jump in and talk about this. Oh, I'm so excited. Staff was nerfed specifically. Was it nerfed in every game mode, or is it only on only in PvE, Gremini? I remember they didn't want staff to just like generate clones and then auto attack with the axe. It's interesting, it's interesting, it's interesting. Oh, there he is. There he is. Oz is one of my friends. I've known him forever. This is funny. All right, bow. Oops. Slash that. Slash bow. But I am very excited for most of these changes. Man's got the new spear. You know he's got the tech. Spear staff, what a surprise. Color me astonished, chat. 1% health. Good old 1% health. Oh, we did it, chat. His build is ultra not for Zerging, though. Oz rocks. He was very honorable. It's why I love VOA. People will fight even if they're on Zerg builds and stuff. Just confirmed half its duration World vs. World 2, so yeah. Alright. Let's go out to Abaddon's. Confirmed half the Condi duration World vs. World, so yeah. Yeah, I know they want staff to be like more of a utility weapon in quotes. So It does basically have a stun break on the 2 Gremini, so I don't know. Maybe they could have the staff trait like double its durations or something instead of just giving you power, Condi damage. We are dropping frames like a mother, chat. Hang on, I gotta open some stuff. Hold up, and then we'll get this going. I want to make sure Firefox isn't like eating all my memory for no reason. Firefox isn't even open. What are you doing? I might have to force close Firefox, chat. Firefox is eating itself. It's fine. Don't worry about it. That's normal. What if I need to update it or something? Well, try resetting things one more time, and then if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, and we have to close some stuff. I try to do previews just like Firefox and Edge and stuff, just to like make sure it's looking good, sounding good for you guys and whatnot. Alrighty. But what are your hopes for the patch, chat? What are your hopes for after the patch? My hopes are, they ripped the Band-Aid off, you know, they opened the floodgates for Bladesworn changes, and maybe, since they're moving some of the damage to... Here's my Copium of the week, chat. Let's get a better song for Copium. This one's a little weird. I believe it's good, but it's weird. It's Sidra's complete dynamic theme. From AI. Sorry about that. I think we should be good in a sec here. If I get attacked by this panther. Come on, Sidira. Panther's wrecking me. There we go. Hang on. Streaming's an art, chat. Nobody knows how to do it. Alright, we're good. My hope is that now that they've remembered that Bladesworn exists, and Roy joked about it, that since they are moving some of the damage off of Gunsaber, they will be adding it, I'm moving some of the damage off Dragon Trigger, rather, sorry, to Gunsaber, obviously, and then instead of having all of your damage be dependent on Dragon Trigger, they will move Dragon Trigger over here, give you your burst skill back or something like that. And we'll get like a mini rework to Bladesworn along with all the bug fixes that it needs and stuff. But obvious Copium is obvious, you know. Bloodborne 2 will come out tomorrow. That's why I'm dressed like, what's her name? Lady Mira. And, yeah. Or Lady Maria. We'll see. But we can go through the changes a little bit more. But what are you guys excited for other than obvious elemental spear buffs and bug fixes and whatnot? Because that is pretty exciting. Honestly, Elementalist Spear is pretty cool. At least on paper, it's kind of buggy right now. Adjust the glasses. Have to. It's mandatory. We are dropping frames like crazy, chat. Alright, time to close a whole bunch of stuff. Can't sacrifice the stream to just have Firefox preview be okay. Nope, still dropping frames. Alright, well, hang on. I wonder if it's Chrome. It may be Chrome. It's the only thing I've changed. I have one Chrome tab with like all of my holiday returns in it open, and I'm wondering if that's just like eating all of my memory. That's so weird. By closing literally everything in the world. Guild Wars 2 is using the GPU. We're good there. Firefox is somehow still open in the background. We'll force close that. Very odd. Very, very odd. Is what it is, chat. Streaming's magic and no one knows how computers work. As I always say. I do, however, need a Firefox window at some point to do this preview, so hopefully that will be okay when we go through it. Ayo crew, what? Mute that. Just trying to get the wiki changes, like of the pages and stuff. Stream, wiki, we're good there. Okay, well. Maybe there was a memory leak, who knows? Sorry about that. We're still dropping frames, still. Huh. I have to restart my computer after this stream. Close, like, actually everything in the world. Be funny if Windows was throttling it to make me update Windows, you know? I've changed literally nothing since the last time we streamed last week. It's crazy. Oh well. We may just jump into our analysis of the patch, since streaming the game might be out of the question tonight. We can pull that up. Gotta get into it anyway at some point. So we will hop over to this. We'll do our first giveaway. Exclamation point Feb 11th with a TH, and I will enter you for our giveaway at 425 gold. Sorry about that, chat. I do check everything before I stream, and everything always screws up, so is what it is, I suppose. But we have this fantastic balance preview coming out. It's pretty cool. Who are we facing this week in World vs. World? Lesgardus and somebody else. I'll hop in 1 second, answer your question, Dream. And then we will, or Binary Beast, or Binaural Beast, and then we will get this analysis going. Moogaloo and Lesgardus, so I think that's Mag, so Joy. That would explain why Oz is on red. But yeah, exclamation point Feb 11th. I will type it 1 second in chat. You gotta be followed on Twitch or just exist on YouTube. And then we will get this going here. And we can talk about this. Hey guys, welcome back. I am Pseudo. We're gonna be talking about our this fantastic balance preview that we got for February 11th. These changes are largely really good. I like a lot of them. We will sort of go in reverse order from bottom to top, or at least do Warrior first, because I know what everyone's here for. But if you would like to enter our giveaway, please do that, and we'll jump into this. So if you didn't check out our video for it, light commentary on it, go check out the channel. Very, very good explanation this time by sort of Roy steering the discussion and Cal and Trig explaining stuff. They're getting a lot better at sort of at least covering the goals for each individual change, especially with larger balance patches like this. So I'm pretty excited to see that, if nothing else. But we will jump into this and let's do sort of a reaction / commentary video on this / discussion with the community. So general, little preamble here. Hi everyone, welcome to the preview for February 11th. Preview the goals and explanation to be followed. Apparently Cal wrote this, Trig signed it, and yeah, let's get this going. General, one of the main initiatives, at least I believe that's what they said, don't quote me. General, one of the main initiatives in this update is to reduce the overall strength of survivability, aka support sustain, we're currently seeing in World vs. World gameplay meta. While we're happy to see melee damage builds have viability in large-scale environment, it is clear to us that support options that enable these are too powerful. So they're toning down support, also making functional changes and culling alacrity access, starting to tone down applications in World vs. World, which is interesting because they already removed alacrity from affecting Siege, period, and now they're just like getting rid of it, basically. They'll only, I believe, only exist on Relic of Rivers and barely there. I did the math, and if you give yourself like 1 second or even 2 seconds of alacrity on Relic of Rivers, it recharges a skill like maybe 1 second. It's very, very minor compared to what it used to be, the accessibility of it. And it was only 2 seconds before, so base. Reduce the barrier cap, 50% maximum health to 25. I'm not going to read all of these, but I'm just sort of going to skim through the general ones. Relic of the Flock, increase the cooldown from 10 to 20 seconds. This gives you barrier whenever you use a heal skill, so it shares it out. And Relic of Rivers, reduce the alacrity duration from 2 to 1. And Artillery Barrage is getting fixed, so it caused an issue in the skill to always strike the center, so it was doing way too much damage. We'll also jump over to this page, which sort of has a better breakdown. It's the wiki. If you need it, go check it from the description. It should be in there. These are the ones we already covered. And we will actually go down to Warrior because that's what everyone's favorite class is, and I know what y'all are here for. So, big changes to Rifle. Explosive Shell, explosion of a skill will now strike enemies in a small circle, so not just behind the target. Brutal Shot, now fire a shot during the evasion instead of after it. So they played around, it used to be before, now it's after, now it'll just be during. I worry about this just because I don't really like skills that evade while doing something, especially if the something is good, but we'll see. We'll see what ends up happening with the skill. Maybe it'll get nerfed, maybe it'll only get 1 ammunition, I don't know. But lots of other things in the game have evades and damage, so it's nice to see Rifle getting probably the biggest buff it's ever gotten in this patch. If nothing else, Rifle Butt, you no longer need to strike at a target to actually recharge the ammunition, and it will also recharge Kill Shot, which is your F1. And he said, I believe when Cal was talking about this, it will also recharge Gunflame, which is the Berserker F1 as well. Banner of Tactics, reduce the, this is interesting because you can also recharge both of those with Heightened Focus, which is in Discipline, which you run on Berserker because you don't have a brain aneurysm like me. So it's quite good there, just with the repeated refreshes that this opens up. It's going to be very interesting. Kill Shot now deals increased damage against enemies that are affected by crowd control or below 50% health. Both the 2 and the 4 on both the cripple skill and the immobilize skill. I don't know which one's which. Count as crowd control effects, I believe, for Kill Shot. So, or at least hopefully for that. Hopefully it's not just knocked down from Rifle Butt, so we'll see there. Banner Tactics, resistance is going away a little bit. Rampage, getting some PvE buffs, interesting. Dual wielding is probably the biggest change in this entire patch, let alone the biggest change for Warrior. This attack speed bonus from this trait now stacks with other attack speed bonuses. Who knows if that's multiplicative or additive, but I guess we'll find out. Either way, it's insane because this basically translates to roughly 10 to 20% more damage, depending if it's additive or multiplicative, but this is crazy to think about, especially for PvE, since arms stacking that ferocity buff was already actually kind of low-key good for warriors, so we shall see. While wielding a main hand weapon, your offhand, we'll see if people switch up from even, strength or discipline to, axe, berserker, or whatever it is. This is kind of terrifying, but we'll definitely find out. I'm sure someone will figure something out. There's a lot more people labbing PvE than the other game modes these days. It also heals you if you strike a bleeding enemy, which you just kind of get for existing in arms or running swords, and it'll heal you for more if you strike a bleeding enemy. Scorched Earth, increase the bleeding duration or burning duration from 2.5 to 3. I guess that's only PvE, so we're getting a little bit of a buff to Connie Berserker. Natural Healing, skill no longer removes wounds or conditions. It now heals user instead of percentage of the maximum health. So it's no longer really competing with, what's it called? The other heals mending. Basically, they were redundant, and this was just a worse version of mending. Now it won't be. Now it'll just give you a giant fat heal, which is good. Imminent Threat, giving you a little bit of barrier, but the skill largely just kind of sucks. Break Enchantments, giving you a little bit of power back to your Spellbreakers. Same thing with Winds of Disenchantment. And we're getting some damage leveraged over onto Gunsaber, like I said. So not too disappointed to see that, at least for PvE, especially if it gives them more design space to sort of clean up a lot of stuff. Daring Dragon, tragically, no longer applies Alacrity. It never should have, and now applies Might, which is redundant with Immortal Dragon and Fury in World vs. World. Who knows what it does in PvP, right? roll our crystal ball and find out. But the most exciting changes of the patch, we are getting our parrots, our golems, our jagged horrors, and our rock dogs back with the relics. So I believe this will just happen while in combat. They are very skeptical to see how that will happen in PvP in World vs. World because it screws with target cap, but we will see if they even survive in World vs. World, or even if they're introduced there at all. But hey, get your pets back, which is kind of cool for all my pirates. But in the realms of skills that are not pet related, Relic of Altruism, grant might and fury to nearby allies when using a healing skill. Pretty good. Always good to see more options for fury application, honestly, because there's a lot of classes that were sort of designed around it that don't have it in specific places, honestly, like warrior and ranger. So this is good to see as an option. Really, the only options you have right now are Midnight King and I believe Pack, which triggers off an elite skill. So we'll see what the cooldown is on this one. Relic of the Eagle, deal increased strike damage to low health enemies. Very cool. Very good to see that's coming back. Relic of Earth, grant protection to magnetic aura nearby allies after using elite skill. It's interesting that this is nearby allies. I believe it was selfish before. They definitely said that they were going to not put them in PvP at all, and we will see if they end up in World versus World. He said if they do, the pet relics are a problem in World versus World, they probably won't last long or something like that. I wouldn't be surprised if they just don't put them in at all after looking at it. Relic of the Holosmith, already talked about this a little bit. Laser Disc, again, hopefully it's the old unnerfed version after you use an elite skill. Shocking Aura on elite skill for Relic of Surging. Thorns gives stacking condition damage when you're hit by a poison foe, which is odd, but sure. I wonder if this is just going to be a gigantic amount. And Relic of Vampirism. Siphon life from nearby allies when you are using a heal skill. Restore a portion of your maximum health on killing a foe, which is the big one. I am extremely skeptical because this was for a very long time extremely strong in World vs. World for Zerging. So we'll see what the numbers are on this. But these are actually not just terrible relics. We will see. You put it on the ANET page that the Might on Daring Dragon is redundant. I mean, everything on Bladesworn is redundant now. I cover, but appreciate it. The more voices we have saying that, the better. Well, we'll see. I mean, hey, they remembered Bladesworn exists, so baby steps, right? Maybe they need to do this before Copium, they change the functionality. All right, that is all the warrior changes. Again, I'm not going to go through all the other classes. If there is something you would like me to talk about and react to, feel free. I will go through the major sort of overhauls. We are getting some nerfs actually to Fresh Air Tempest in PvE. It's still going to be good, but it's not going to be that good. Getting a bunch of sort of fixes / buffs to Spear on Elementalist for various game modes, which is very good. I honestly think it's needed it, and I'm kind of psyched to see Elementalists just opening up volcanoes and derechos and haboobs everywhere, all over World versus World. I believe Deploy Jade Sphere is getting a nerf in PvP. That was another big one. It's sort of too free right now, as they said, so you will need to play with the energy there, but it still won't need to like really worry about energy in PvE, I believe they said. For Engineer, notably, Lightning Rod is getting nerfed a little bit in PvP. It's kind of too free. It sort of needs more of a recharge since it is your big setup skill. But we will, hopefully that's only PvP and not World versus World to damage the build I'm working on, chat. But we'll see. Conduit Surge, condensed into a single dash. Maybe this will also happen for Bladesworn's Daring Dragon, or what's it called? Dragon/2. Sorry, Gym Adrenaline. But that's good to see. Hopefully it will actually hit things. There's a lot of hitbox changes in this as well, sort of getting into Roiling Skies, and I think there's one on Necromancer, if not more on Necromancer as well. What's it called? Shortbow's sort of getting readjusted. It now does increased damage. No, these are elixir skills, sorry. Shortbow's getting adjusted down. Elixir skills are getting adjusted up. That's what it was. Comeback Cure, a little bit less free regen. Bulwark Gyro, a little less barrier. Again, it's one of their overarching goals. That's why, I'm sorry, scrappers. But you still have the insane personal barrier, so you should be fine there. Heat Therapy, giving a little bit of a buff to Holosmith. Kinetic Accelerators will now trigger when performing world finishers, but it has a timer on it. I wonder if the timer will only apply to whirl finishers, but we will see. Whirl finishers cannot. All right, it's interesting that they can split that functionality. You go, girl. I guess that's cool to see. And trait no longer. I'm always interested to see what they can and can't split, chat. Trait no longer grants Fury in World vs. World, so a little bit less Fury from Scrapper as well, because Fury is kind of the best boon in the game, in case you didn't know. Guardian, let's be real. World vs. World Worldbender getting somewhat of a nerf. Flowing Resolve is getting its ammunition count reduced. I have screwed this up in my comments, I believe. I thought this was the first one. It is the number 2, so they will only have 1 ammunition there that they recharge with that elite skill as well. So a little bit less movement. Rushing Justice, cooldown going up. And that's pretty much it, kind of, for Worldbender, other than losing Alacrity and gaining more resolution, but alright, whatever. Other notable changes, Firebrand's getting slightly buffed in PvP. Spear is getting really, I mean, I say really slightly, but these are big numbers changes, so they're getting... It's still going to have the purity of purpose problem, where Spear kind of does everything, but it's going to do everything a little bit less often. I really don't know if that's the answer that I would have gone with for Spear, for Guardian, but... I don't know, we'll see. Again, I don't want Worldbender just dumpstered into unplayability. That's what happened to Bladesworn, and I'm not a fan of that. I wanted more people playing the class, not less, so we'll see if this is enough. I'm sure if it isn't, they will... I'm not sure, but I would hope that they sort of touch it up a little bit. Mesmer changes, other than PV nerfs down a little bit for Dagger. Illusion of Life, sort of... It's not going to be a real res skill. Apparently, if you had Barrier, it would turn into a real res skill. And let's face it, you had Barrier in a Zerg. So, it's still going to be a button that you could possibly push, according to them. I'm trying to think of what else. No more Alacrity on Mirage Mantle. No more Alacrity on Chaos Vortex, I believe, as well. Right. Okay. So, yeah, Mirage Mantle is Chaos Vortex. Been a bit since I knew my Miragers, chat. But we got there. Got it right. And yeah, 1,000 cuts increases the projectile's hitbox size. Sick. This is another one that's not really super important, but Rain of Swords, I'm kind of psyched to see this go up in World vs. World as well, because Rain of Swords is a cool ability. It's beautifully animated, and I'd like people to actually use the sort of Gates of Babylon Rain of Swords ability a little bit more, even if it's just in Zergs. Soul Shards, which is the spear modifier, is getting chunked down a lot in PvP. Extirpate, however, is getting chunked up, which is the 5 on Spear, so we'll see. Dash Velocity is getting reduced by 25% on just Path of Gluttony. I wonder if this also applies to its... I think Path of Gluttony is the 3. We'll see if this applies to Gorge as well. Yeah, okay. And it costs a little bit more. We'll see if that makes it go a little bit less far. Who knows? Right now, the tooltip says 450 and it goes 600, so maybe that means it doesn't go as far as well. We'll see. Death Spiral, I'm happy to see the, I believe this is Greatsword 2. Skills hitbox gets increased. Grasping Darkness, which is the well, the Blind Well. Lower cooldown and intended World vs. World is going away. And Executioner Scythe, this is a big one for me, actually. I've been pulling for Necros to get this back since they nerfed it. Increase the power coefficient from basically nothing to actually do damage and execute in World vs. World only. I am actually super happy to see this come back. It shouldn't have been nerfed and has been like 2 years since they've had this, so this is actually pretty cool. And no, I don't agree they shouldn't have given Worldbender a portal. Dual wielding effect Gunsaber, no it does not. Or yes it does. Actually, so you wanna give me a free view on something that's ancient I cover. I tested that. It's in my Bladesworn bugs stream. It's like one of the first videos I have on the channel. I don't remember if dual wielding does. I think it does weirdly or something. I don't really remember. There's one trait that does and one trait that doesn't. I believe that... I think that Axe Mastery doesn't if you have axes, like the generating flow thing, but dual wielding did. But we'll see if it still does after the patch, right? But that's a decent thought. Sword, arms, Bladesworn, right? Or even XX, like Ocean Bat said. It could definitely tear it up. I've got some ideas. I've got some stuff cooking, but I really want to see how the trait works and interacts before I start investing too much of my time into theory crafting. Again, if you'd like to enter our first giveaway, just quick aside chat, !Feb 11th with a TH in chat, and that'll be for 25 gold after we go through these patch notes. Frost Spirit, reduce the resistance. Again, resistance coming down. Panther's Prowl, getting a little bit less of a cooldown, which is the 5 on Spear. Same thing with Spider's Web. Spear's basically getting a buff in PvP, which is good to see. It's kind of underperforming there. I believe the damage is also getting buffed in PvE as well. So kind of psyched to see this. Ranger Spear has been pretty underperforming in those game modes, and I'm kind of terrified as well as excited to see probably the best implemented stealth weapon they put in the game. See if they can sort of bring that up to a place where everybody's happy with it. No more free might on Druid on the 4 and the 5. And Eclipse now increases the amount of Astral Force gained per strike in addition to its previous effects. Eclipse is actually already very strong. It gives you all these Condi things. So I'll be interested to see if this is only in PvE, because that's seemingly why they're changing the functionality. But Eclipse really... Apparently, if you didn't have free access to Druid form in case you wanted to heal on a Druid or a Condi Druid, so that's basically why they said they're doing this change. We'll see if that, how much of that carries over to PvP and World vs. World. Grace the Land, reduce the might duration. So less free might on Druid as well. Less free revive on Druid as well with Glyph of the Stars. I kind of think the Spirit's better because it can hit 10 things if you trade it, but we'll see. Maybe people will run the Spirit. It still has to get its attack off. Exploding Spores now removes boons from enemies struck, I believe. Which kind of dope. They already had some boon removal on Untamed, so Untamed is kind of going to be like the Spellbreaker of, what's it called? Ranger builds. Kind of good to see with all the boon stuff running around. Especially if you start running Untamed and like Zergs for this, because I believe Exploding Spores, it summons like 6 of these things or 8 of these things, and each one can hit like a lot of people. I actually don't know. Is there a skill that's used in here? 6 spores. Hit, not per strike, hit up to 6 times, each spore hits once. Yeah, so somehow if you hit like, yeah, this is going to be a lot of boon removal for Zerg. It's kind of good to see. Never had a problem with Astral Force. I was wondering if Signet of Renewal was run on Druids, but we'll see. It's kind of I guess you'll just have more now, Dream, right? In terms of Condi Druid for World vs. World. Or at least more options. Blinding Outburst, hey man, if they were going to give me free flow generation, I wouldn't say no to it. Blinding Outburst, unless it was healthy for the game. I believe Lifesteal going up for for at least Natural Fortitude, and Vow of Untamed increasing some damage modifiers. Revenant's getting, I believe, dumpstered a little bit. Some of the things on Revenant for PvP kind of going up. Spear skills, Echoing Eruption sort of going down. Condi Herald pretty strong right now. There's a bunch of Nerf or Herald's OP thanks memes floating around the community that I've seen, so it's interesting to see that. Power coefficients going up on a couple other skills, so we'll see if they bring Power Revenant up, Condi Revenant down. Cooldown going up on Inspiring Reinforcement, which is probably good because Inspiring Reinforcement is kind of nuts. It's the stability road. Same thing with a bubble, slightly getting nerfed. And now Pain Absorption, your free stun break that pulled a bunch of Condis to you, will have a 5-second cooldown, which is kind of insane that it didn't before, but hey, it wasn't spammable for other reasons. It's only going to be used in Massive Zergs. I don't know, we'll see. Immobilize is never bad. I like Condi Druid. It'll be Condi Zergs and Pseudo. Anyway, energy cost going down on Riposting Shadows. People very excited on this for the few Revenant builds I've seen. I know Homage's friends have been talking about this. It's your evade, it's your stun break. So basically they're bringing, again, Condi Revenant down, Power Revenant up in these game modes. Orders and Above no longer applying Alacrity, which is a big one. And I believe Amnesty of Xingje was the other big one. Correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, Jade Winds is doing damage for reasons. I don't know. I can't tell if they were memeing on this or not, but like it's going to do damage, yay. Bonus for activating Legendary Alliance Stance no longer affects nearby allies, which it really shouldn't. Scale Alliance is outside of the supportive legend, kind of like selfish, so I'm glad to see this. So take a drink of water, chat. I know people out there play Thief. It'll be okay. Trust me. A lot of these changes aimed at Thief are aimed at normalizing its initiative cost. Again, we talked about sort of normalizing the mechanical cost of things across PvP and World versus World. That's what this is aimed at doing. So they want Thief to be less sort of free in terms of getting back into stealth. There's a lot of things like Black Powder going up a lot by 2. Death Retreat also going up. Death's Advance going up by a ton, so you can't just, cartwheel away with a rifle. At least not as much. However, Shadow Rejuvenation is also going up, and Shadow's Rejuvenation is gain initiative when you enter or exit stealth. So if you do manage to enter stealth, you will get more initiative back. So there's going to be a higher risk, high reward sort of in terms of playing Thief. I'm okay. I don't play Thief. I have no valid opinion on this, but I'm sort of okay with this, especially after fighting, I think it was 5 perma-stealth thieves at once the other day, which was kind of insane. So we shall see. Shadow Shroud is also getting a mini rework where it's going to be more AoE focused. Despite, I've seen a couple comments on this, despite them calling Barrier one of the skills will now grant Barrier, I forget which one. Yeah, it's literally the one I had highlighted. Death's Repose. Gains buried and nearby allies at the end of the leap if I could talk. And that's kind of cool. I'm happy to see options for more of the support of Spectre at least shifted onto actual Spectre than onto the Scepter of Spectre. We will see. I really have no comment on this. Let me know if you're a Thief player how you think this will play out. If this was sort of happening on Warrior and we were getting higher, I don't know, adrenaline costs for things, but more adrenaline refunded, I would have to see how it plays first. I would have to see if it just outright kills any builds. I hope at the very least, if this is a huge nerf to Thief, these initiative costs, that it gives them some space to, barring a complete rework of stealth, actually add some interesting tools back to Thief. That's kind of what I'm hoping the Gunsaber changes will do for, Bladesworn as well. But again, smoke that copium. That's kind of what we got there. And we already went over the rest because we did Warrior first. So, yeah, let me know what you guys thought in the comments. I might cut this into an individual video if Pseudo could talk, or we might just leave it as is. But we're going to go back to roaming. I'm going to restart Guild Wars just in case there's a memory leak. But yeah, let me know what you thought. Let me know in the comments. Always down to hear from different perspectives. Again, it's helpful if you specify what game modes you play or, the different specs you play and whatnot or play against. But yeah, I'm Pseudo. Thank you for this little interlude into commentary, and I am excited for Feb 11th. Again, exclamation point in chat if you'd like to win. And we will see how it plays. I have to reselect Guild Wars. Oh, there it showed up. All right, I'll see you in Tyria. Peace out. Let me know. I mean, it'll affect Daredevil if nothing else because of the Black Powder, right? Thank you for bearing with me, chat. And we will do our first drawing. Jump over to Abaddon's. Haven't done one of those in a while, so we'll see how that does. And I noticed a lot of people joining and leaving during that, so some people like it, some people hate it. Don't really do this for money, so it is what it is. But discussions are good. Right. Let's do our drawing. Well, Fable yells in our ears, chat. Got a whole bunch of entries. Alrighty. Let me click the button. We'll get this going. 3, 2, 1. Clue, you have won. Congrats, dog, over on YouTube, I believe. Character name or an account name before the end of the stream. Give him some congrats, chat. Very good use of the emote Gold Magistrate. It feels a long time away, but I was actually expecting them to push it to the end of February, Dream. Pushing it by what was probably realistically maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks is... I actually thought it was going to be way longer, so we shall see. Let me pull the stream back up on Brave at least. I want to see if we have solved our memory leak issue, if I really need to restart everything after the stream, chat. I bet YouTube did the thing where it defaults all of my previews to 1080, and thanks YouTube, right? Just so they can use more data or whatever it is. I don't know why they do that. It's really annoying. All right, cool. Get the preview link for my own chat. Sorry about that, guys. Hold, please. Okay, we good. We good. We good. I'm so lucky to have, like, such a chill chat. Thank you, guys. Like, the world's popping off, everyone's yelling at each other, but, like, you guys are so chill. And that's like, my entire goal with this stream thing, is just give people a chill place that's anti-gatekeepy to talk about builds and relax, you know? That's all I want to do, man. I just want to play video games. Except your Daredevil doesn't really need stealth. I mean, it's got the option, right? My cat wants to come out. My cat's staying at home. All right, Brave was clearly not the issue, so it must have been Firefox. I apologize, guys. When in doubt, just force close everything. But yeah, KHLL or LOO, you have one. Congrats, character name or an account name before the end of the stream, and we'll see. We'll see. I just hope Janther Wilds picks up in general, Dream. Like, I don't know. I'm always down for people coming back and, like, checking in every 3 months, but this game's so good for, like, the amount of press it gets, and I don't know. Maybe it's outrage culture, maybe it's, like, cancel culture or whatever, where people just want a thing to yell at, but, like, things doing well just isn't clickbaity enough for the modern internet, because people need to feel something, and they only know how to feel negative stuff. And Guild Wars 2 doing, like, Guild Wars 2's, like, still doing pretty well. Maybe we need a gigantic scandal, chat. Hopefully not. Knock on some wood, right? But it is... I'm really excited to see how the barrier thing goes, especially for, like, Zerging and whatnot. I'm going to try to get some more guest people to sort of talk about the balance patch as well. Maybe we can, you know, Homage, if you're out there, let me know if you'd be interested in doing something. But there's so many different perspectives that you can have when playing this game in terms of balance that I'd be definitely down to talk to people. That's why I have you guys, because I don't play everything. Oh my god, my nose itches. Why? Nose so itchy, chat. Ugh. I love the Killer Instinct soundtrack. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but Atlas Plugged, Cell Dweller, and I can't think of the other. Mick Gordon really killed it. It is 9 o'clock. My stream schedule, I should have said that at the beginning, is 9 o'clock Eastern on Monday, Wednesday, and sometimes Friday. I would like to add a EU time slot that worked better for people. So if you are EU and you watch the VODs or even in Twitch, drop me a line or hop over to the YouTube and hit me up with a comment. Let me know what time in your time zone would work for you, because I don't really want to do the thing where I just stop playing Guild Wars 2. But I already sort of stream 2.5 days a week. So if I can add a third, like a hard third day at a better time slot or at a better game that would work better for people, sort of just like, you know, sit back and chill, whether it's Hades or Hades 2 or something else. Let me know what you would like, because I know not everyone has the luxury of being able to not really be monetized and or not fully monetized or revenue sharing or whatever we're calling it anyway, because YouTube's still monetizing my videos regardless, so, and play like rock music. So let me know what you guys would like if you have a preference. And if you want me to just keep doing what I'm doing, that's totally fine too. But that's all I try. I think Clue has pieced out. We may have to do this redrawing, chat. But thank you for entering. Clue, if you're out there, character name or an account name, or you can whisper Salem, S-A-L-E-M, all one word, before the end of this stream. Oh, are you Gold Magistrate? Alrighty. Clue, say something. I have no way of verifying that you are Gold Magistrate. I may have to just send Gold Magistrate money. Oh, for the reroll. Okay, thank you for being honest. Yeah, people need to respond on the account that they entered on. You can enter on both. I have it set so it'll only take one, but, you know, IP restrictions and whatnot. You are welcome to do whatever your heart desires. I know some people forget because they get distracted by, like, shiny stuff out the window. What do you think, chat? PvP? We got like a PvP rush going on that I only got one mail for. It's very weird. I felt like I was gonna get Evan Nash bladed to death. But we could try out this build in PvP. We could definitely do it. We're still dropping frames. What the F, dude? It's gonna be a hard pseudo restarts his computer after the stream, dog. You guys gotta tell me if it's lagging on your end, because that is a stream reward. Stream rule. If it's lagging, you guys get money. It is super odd. Looks fine. Well, we're streaming at 50 FPS and we should be pushing 60, so maybe it's on Twitch's end, who knows. We'll try resetting it one more time and I will queue for some PvP here. And we will do a reroll. Yeah, it's a little choppy. That's kind of what I thought. Alright, well, whatever. Is what it is, chat. Can't have nice things. Here we are. Half the internet's gonna break anyway. It's gonna be weird. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully everyone's okay. But we are queued. I will do a reroll. Ooh, are these people? These are allied dudes. Supreme runes. I mean, I'll send you the gold and then you can buy your own PV or your own Supreme rune. Are people playing because it's the Rush event? That's kind of cool. Damn, it's Gremini's hero. A chick using Mirage staff. Ooh, that was suspiciously fast. I should have held it. I don't think we can cap this. Alright, let me do a reroll. Get some more hype music. I don't want to lose my food here. Alrighty, if you'd like to enter, I'll give you guys 2 minutes. Feb 11th in chat, if you have not already entered, or if you'd like to just enter again. You are welcome to. This is for 25 gold. We will do lots of drawings because it is Monday. And get those entries in. What is this? Oh, this is right. I think this is Jago's. Found a new protein powder, chat. It's kind of low-key awesome. It's much less strong and thick than the other one. A little bit more expensive, but hey, what isn't these days? All right. I'll give you guys 2 minutes to enter. Actually, I'll give you 50 seconds to enter. And then we will do this drawing here. Whoever wins will have to remind me, though. Because I will be in the middle of a PvP match. What's their comp? Huh. So again, this is not with these replacement matches, I believe. This is oh man. Not with the balance patches, so we will be trying out things to see if they can survive the patch. It's gonna be interesting. Tell you what, I'll give you guys plenty of time to enter, and we'll do the drawing after the match, so we're not rushing here. Yeah, exclamation point Feb 11th in chat. You gotta be followed on Twitch or just exist on YouTube. We're still dropping frames, motherfucker. Good God, chat. Why is streaming hard? Nice avatar. I'll give Restream credit for that. It shows people's avatars. I don't mind. Beef bro like juking me here. Metal Gear Rising, that might have to be a channel playthrough, honestly. Maybe like a follower sub reward or something. Or Rising Revengeance, Metal Gear R playthrough. Oh dear, that's a problem. Nope. That was a magnet. That was very good. Good old action camera letting you aim Dragon Trigger. I kind of like this build with Lush Forest because it gives you a reason to press Gunsaber too. When basically before there was zero reason at all. I was coming to help you, but sure. I guess I just get to die. My ally ran away. It's coming to help him and he bailed. Alright. My bad, my bad. Still pretty even. Like, anyone know a better soundtrack from a game? For real. I know you guys have taste, but it's so good. Gunsaber projectiles just not hitting shit for no reason. What did he rally off of? Who knows? Oh yeah, I got sides. I'm happy with it. Our team's dead though. That's a bit of a problem. We have beasts? We don't have beasts to get. Fuck. You also don't need to blow your dodges for alacrity, which is kind of sick. Oh man, I targeted the wrong one. I'm just not trying to tab target that asshole. Trying to tab target this asshole. Ally, you want to do something, bro? Do something? Just gonna die with me. He's gonna die with me. Alright, fair enough. Solidarity. That's pretty good. Nier Automata is killer. It's not really rock for exception of like 2 songs, but it is a stellar platinum game. Feel the lack of boon duration. You don't need boon duration. Just grab the build that I'm running. It's I didn't put the PvP version, but I can update it. This one's alright. I did some testing. You can't rely on boon duration at all, though. You need to rely on cheap tricks. It doesn't have anything else. People don't believe me. I can't cap this realistically. I have to. Shouldn't have gotten off it. Oh, man. I think these guys are new or something.
In the winds of the mountains high, under the vast and endless sky, echoes a call from the gods who reign. You're lost again. Don't you sacrifice, push further beyond what you can obtain. Put the work outside this box you have created in your brain.
I have pressed Defiant Stance about 6 times. I don't know what's going on, dude. It's all right. It's pretty good. Divine Stance is a liability now. Yeah, pretty much. You gotta precast it like a lot. You know, we had a pretty okay comeback here. I've been kiting them around forever. Yeah, it's all right. We got the Spellbreaker at least. Let's see if they're gonna try to decap us. We actually have 2 out of the 3 points now. I'm just contesting mid. Let's see what their team does. It's very important to watch the mini-map and crash into walls like that. Hopefully, right?
I see the fire burning in your cold eyes. You're reaching higher just to break your own mind. If you stand among the kings, then the doors will surely see. Head above, waters high, don't you look back down.
That is so not where I went. Oh my god. Why? Oh my god. This game. It's a video game, chat. Oh, that was so close. I led so many of them around for so long. I don't know what our team's doing. The Revenant's getting the Beast, which is probably not the play. But at least he's like doing something. That was a really good game though. I'm psyched this build is like kind of working. Definitely does damage, if nothing else. Hey, XD, what's up? Welcome back. Decayed a little bit, right? I guess I did do placements. I forgot that. We'll shake off the decay. It's all right. It's all right. We'll see what happens. Anyway, we got a drawing to do. Thank you for the entries. I did say I would cut it off at the start of the game. So let's do this drawing and get it going here. We will do lots of all the drawings throughout the stream. Sorry, I can't talk. I'm so tired today, chat. 3, 2, 1, and click the button. I should really just park this character in old Lion's Arch. Because it doesn't dump you out to your homestead, which is, like, annoying. DH is predictable. DH's honest is fair, right? Or damage is fair. Honest. 3, 2, 1. Already said that. Click the button. Still rolling. Gold Magistrate. No, sorry. Gold Magistrate. I apologize for juking you, but GM Spirit has won. I will send you both money. I apologize. I'm just playing. But I will send you both money. Character name or an account name. Happy to help the stream, homies. No. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm totally down. I have way too much money, even though I'm down to like 4,000. I've got like 2 legendaries to sell or something, and I don't even think I've claimed my wizard vaults, all my rewards yet, so it's totally fine. Yeah, but like DH was annoying because it had Trapper runes. You'll notice that Trapper Relic is not one of the ones that's coming back, Dream, so it is totally fine with me. Oh man. Good emote usage, chat. I really need to glow up the stream. It is what it is, though. Need more free time, man. But yeah, Gold Magistrate, if you want to give me a character name or an account name, I know your old one has scrolled off the page. I will send you money as well, just because I'm teasing you. Alrighty. Like, the thing that was busted on, honestly, Trapper Druid and, what's it called? Trapper DH wasn't the Druid or the DH part. It was always Trapper Runes. Like, the fact that Trapper Runes gave Ranger the lowest cooldown stealth skill on, like, Flame Trap when you traded it at, like, 6 seconds or something insane. And that was before... I moved my face again. OBS has been doing some funky stuff, chat. No, they're buffing it, yep. It's gonna be good, but, like, it's gonna be okay. I don't think they're... Are they buffing DH? Was that in the patch? Anyway, let me mail this out. But the problem with DH wasn't like DH. It was definitely Trapper Runes. It's kind of interesting to me that Warrior Relic is actually one that got a buff when they converted it from runes to relic, so we gotta use a different mail carrier here. Confetti is appropriate. Boom. Shot off. Alright, let's queue for more PvP. That was dope. Let's see if we can get out of bronze, right? I think I placed in like gold 2 or something, was doing some games. And break dance while we wait. Perfect. Too easy. Jamming chat. Jamming out. Yeah, 2 more releases for Janther Wildstar, people talking in chat and stuff. Okay with that. Yeah, I'll be sure to put this in the description, but let me see if I can grab it. I do have it written down. This is what I'm running for PvP. You can also take the stance trait. You'll probably have higher invulnerability uptime, honestly. I could also try that out and see how it goes. Stance. Trying to think of what I lose. I lose a little bit of damage. We'll switch it up. I think I still wanna take... It's tough. Defiant stance at 50 is so aggressive, right? We'll try it. I'll try with the stance trait. We'll run Defiance, whatever. What could go wrong, right, chat? Just getting home. Sick. What's this? Soul Beast? Sick. I vibe with it. Soul Beast using hammer. Definitely vibe with it. Why did my ally just like leave? There's odd gameplay happening. Is there a jump spot here? Does not seem it. Don't know how this man is not dead. Finally, Jesus. Oh boy. Kind of an issue. I don't know what my team's doing. They all just like fucking fucked off from home. Zero map awareness, I guess? It's just the thing to do. Oh man, that's an obstructed spot. Nice. Cool. Right on points is good advice. Just saying. Remember, chat, if you are running Lush Forest, it does not affect your Gunsaber cooldown, unlike Alacrity. Which I guess is how they're solving the desync issue. Neat. These are some bronze-ass bronze games, that's for sure. What the fuck? My entire team's dead? We just... Alright. I don't know what's going on, chat. Somebody can tell me, that'd be spectacular. We're through the looking glass. We're not gonna kill a support guardian. You really just need one dude to queue with. Like, that's so important in PvP. Like, one other person that knows what they're doing. I feel so bad for people in bronze that are, like, trying to learn this game. Because there really is no tutorial. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen, but I had to do it. Stop attacking the one that isn't the support guard. See, if I hit him, it does damage. Just can't hit the dude. Nice, that was just out of my range. I'm super happy with how this build's playing, though. Like, it's really survivable. It does damage. It's pretty fun. It's got a good flow to it. Amma just great. I can't recommend him enough. He has a fantastic attitude. Go check him out. His Discord server is dope too. It's like nothing but build discussions. That's interesting. If it crits one character, it doesn't have to crit everybody. Yeah, this is super over, but... Hey, I think I only died like once. It's progress. I think the play in solo queuing is just to run far and stay there the entire match. Because there's not much I can do other than side node, really. You can't really, it's not like there's not enough time to like explain to people how to play the video game and rotate and stuff. So, oh well. This is a very, very sloppy remix of this. Hang on, chat, I'll save you. Nick Gordon, Galactokraken, Jim Yosef, people walking by in LA. There we go. Yeah, cool. Fix the playlist. It's something, that's for sure. I still enjoy it. But it's difficult, right? It's nice that people are at least playing because of the rush and stuff. Oops, this is it's the wrong character. It's not a world versus world character, Pseudo. We got another giveaway to do though, chat. I'll tell you what, chat. What are you most excited for in the balance patch? You don't have to type exclamation point everything. I'll do this one by like enter everyone by hand, so it might take a bit. DH buffs. All right, fair enough. Type, just write that in chat, and I will do our giveaway that way. Dragon trigger buffs. There are no dragon trigger buffs. What are you, crazy? Are you... Do you know something I don't? Don't do that to me, man. Share, please, with the class. Dragon trigger is not getting buffed. Gunsaber is. Hey, Sergio, what's up? I saw the thing you posted in Discord. It's pretty funny. I want to like write back to Muckluck, but support warrior doesn't run shouts. It's still funny that you shout at people to heal them though. But Spear's getting buffed, dude. Hey Chris, what's up? Yeah, I don't know. I've been dropping frames all night. I think the internet might just be on fire. It's very weird. I'm glad that, let's just completely drink everything. I'm glad the stream hasn't dropped yet. But yeah, if you type what you're most excited for in chat, we'll do our second giveaway here. As I queue for some PvP. Also apologize if the stream was stroppy. Just start with, we'll see. Dragon Trigger should have been the elite skill. I think they're realizing that. Or at least the damage version of Dragon Trigger should have been the elite skill, and the other, the F2 or whatever it is should have been just like... should have just been like the one to trigger traits. Yeah. Are you excited for the Spear 3 nerf in PvP? I guess it's only PvP, right? But hey, your Engineer Spear 2 will actually move you, which is pretty cool. I don't know, I thought it was pretty good, Sergio. I like almost all the changes they proposed. I don't know if they... I really don't know if, like, nerfing Willbender's movement... I know everyone's in different camps on this. Like, nerfing Willbender's movement was the problem, really, but we'll see. Zerker Rifle. It definitely looks interesting. I wonder if crowd-controlled effect, striking a crowd-controlled foe will include cripple and immobilize, because I'm pretty sure the arms trait counts cripple and immobilize, maybe, but I know for a fact that the defense one doesn't. So we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. That's true. Flowing Resolve should give stealth now. As well as all of the other virtues. And every button they have. That's a good point. And just to make it fair, it should be 10 seconds. There's some nerfs to Dagger, though, which I think is more important than Spear, maybe? I guess we'll find out. World vs. World counts as PvP, you're alright. The barrier nerf is going to be for Zergs, but it's also going to be for, honestly, Bloodbank Harbingers. Like, they're bouncing around roaming, like, a little bit in this patch, but as we've seen, they really don't do it a lot. I'm astonished they even said the R word, aka roaming, at all. Like, I don't think they're actually touching Bloodbank. I could be wrong. I closed the patch notes. Like, when I don't know if it was you or I was fighting someone else in your guild, Chris, I believe. I did okay with fighting the Bloodbank Harbinger once I realized how to actually fight it, and unfortunately the way to fight Bloodbank Harbinger seems to be just constantly do really good damage to them to keep them below 100%. Yeah, Bloodbank isn't getting touched, it's just barrier in general will have a higher or a lower ceiling. Yeah, I don't know. Like, you think Renewed Focus is the problem, I think Spear is the problem on Guardian, other people think, you know, clearly ArenaNet thinks their mobility and their ability to re-engage is the problem. So I'm excited. Like I said when we were going through the notes earlier, I'm glad they're not just, like, completely deleting Willbender. You know what I mean? Like, they completely deleted Bladesworn, basically, when they added a delay to Dragon Trigger 2 and took the stun off Unyielding. And that was not fun for, like, me or anybody that plays this class. So I'm kind of happy that they're not going too ham with the changes, but I hope that they will be... If they're not enough, they'll be open to, you know, hearing that they're not enough, I guess. If those are the right words. This thing needs to die, dude. I just used my thing that was supposed to, like, move him, and it didn't. Pretty cool. Getting dazed to shit. Can't target the pet. Just cleave the down guy, please. Oh my god, pet res so strong, dude. Pet res immortal. Ranger pet res is the best thing in this stupid video game. Like, not even joking. Because Elixir of Ambition is insane. I don't know. It's a good button. It has to be a good button. Bullets going into space, dude. You know how it be. What was that, like 1,000 damage on Dragon Trigger or something? Dude, can my skills connect to this asshole? Thank you, Jesus. This core ranger is like the most hard thing to kill in the world. For real. Oh man, unlucky. What was this from off stage? Mesmer? Mesmer from stage left? I was trying to kill the pet. I'm sorry you lost big, but you can enter our next giveaway by writing what you are most excited for in the description or in the chat, Gremini. Luckiest ranger in the world. Here's some frame drop on my end. That was actually encoding lag. Condi Ranger or something. There we go. Please get off my point. Thank you. Pay to win. Chat. I'm paying to win by playing Bladesworn. I might clip that. That's short worthy. That's funny. That was honestly the funniest joke of the night. Was that comment. You guys want to do damage to him or what? Stuck in the wrong control set. You can actually see it this time. Alright, fuck this. Just gonna stomp him. Taking too long. Part of the song is always like, there's a party over there. Might as well be here. Oh my god, guys. Guys, you gotta like... Yeah, please. Please don't throw this. For real, Bladesworn. Yeah, Dragon Trigger needs even less range. And it needs to, like, glitch out 50% of the time instead of just 30, I agree. Sorry, Chris. I feel you. Have a good night. Thank you for joining. Hopefully your ISP gets its head out of its ass. I have Spectrum and it sucks. Just need 1 point to win. You don't need all of them. Playing for all of them is stupid. Our warrior has a brain and knows that. Yeah, Defiant Stance is still, or what's it? Balance Stance is still a really good button. Boom. Good game. Good games. Good lord. It's Harold. There's a shit. Yeah, they're on the revision video as well. Sergio, thank you. Or like the initial video we did. They should be in the description, but thank you. I appreciate it. I know people jive with the wiki version a lot better than text, because not everyone lives in the build editor, which you shouldn't. Unless there's something wrong with you like me. Alright, cool. Time to do our second drawing. Some more chill music if my keyboard doesn't want to glitch out. Maya's theme, always awesome. Alright, chat. Let me see. The core ranger called me pay to win Dream. That was pretty good. Well, he's getting buffed next patch, so he'll be alright. At least in PvP. Or in World vs. World. Make a class for mobility and now they nerf it. Alright, It'd take a second, copy all these. I'll even enter Sergio's nothing. He's not excited for anything. Jamming. It's all for the icons. Do it all for the icons. 3, 2, 1. We have a winner, and that winner is Stag with Lag, aka Mr. Zaples. You have one. I believe I have you added. And I always forget your account name because it's like completely different with a K than everything else. But congrats. It's just Mr. Zaples, right? I hope I'm sending this to you. Mesmer Spear is strong as hell. That is true. I don't run it, but it is quite strong. All of Mesmer Spear's movement is toward a target, though. So, at least it's balanced in that regard. Oh, what's your real account name, iCover? But yeah, give iCover some congrats. He's one of our regulars. I'm sure he'll tell me before the end of the stream. It's all right. Or he'll tell me in the comments. Yeah, character name or an account name, dude. Sorry, I'm an idiot and like can't potato out and remember everybody. You're a noob. Just go into the PvP lobby and whack the dummy and turn off chat. That's what I do. It's okay to be a noob. Everybody is once. Alrighty. I do buy Tomes of Knowledge. That was not a joke. Who won? Mr. Zaples, aka iCover, aka Stag with Lag. He has the man of many names, and his account name is something else. So I don't know how to mail him, but I'm sure he'll let me know. He's in the guild, and he's one of our regulars. He's pretty cool. He's my fellow Bladesworn sufferer. I'll do another one. Don't worry, guys. And go back to roaming for a bit. Actually get into EBG with my PvP character accidentally. You can win more than once. It's okay. Unless there's like a gigantic giveaway going on, I usually am okay with people winning more than once. There we go. Managed to select the right Bladesworn lady. It's too good, chat. It's too good. And since I closed all of those windows, we're not dropping frames, so I'm going to assume it's a Chromium issue. Or Twitch is just eating itself, like Chris said. Twitch is fine on everyone else's end. Like, help me troubleshoot this. You guys are good now. Stream's crispy. You should be getting much better encoding. Sorry about that. There's not much I can do other than test it to oblivion before the stream starts. I'm not hating the stance version. I think that the stance trade is probably a little bit better for Bladesworn in PvP right now. Especially since you're running like 2.5 to 3. Whatever we're calling Defiant stance these days. It got hugely nerfed. Oh man. Should give the Herald Defiant stance a cast time. I'm gonna give one to Warrior. Yeah, but like Barrier's getting destroyed in World vs. World, and Elixir of Ambition already sucks in PvP, Sergio. Like Elixir of Ambition's like super balanced in PvP. They're allowing a couple of the broken things to be broken in World versus World. I'm more worried about, oh, what's it called? The Magnetic Aura Relic. Like, I don't know what Relic Catalyst already ran, but like the Magnetic Aura one seems like a real good option for them. Although it might have a cooldown that's too long for their elite skill. Because I know Kata, I believe the Kata elite skill 60 or something like that. So we'll see. I mean, Elixir of Ambition is just like any other super form elite skills. You just run away. It's like the Ranger one. It's like mine, you know, Rampage. The bigger, let me put it this way, Sergio. I would rather the barrier nerf overall to sort of, you know, drive-by nerf Harbinger. Excuse me, than for them to try to adjust Elixir of Ambition. Because Elixir of Ambition should be that power moment. But that's just my opinion, I guess. I'm not playing PvP. Well, you should. It's fun. Especially after the Worldbender Spear, like, the Spear nerfs. Hopefully be a little bit more air to breathe in there. Yeah, if you are new here, I am Pseudo. Feel free to subscribe or follow if that is your thing. We stream Monday, Wednesday, sometimes Friday at 9 Eastern. Lots of chill streams, theory crafting, build crafting, and talking about balance. So, apologies for the choppy stream today, but it's usually pretty good. Gotta update some stuff, and hopefully nothing will light on fire, and everything will be great, and there will be cake for everybody. Because cake is delicious. I think I know this guy. Oh, it's a VOA dude. I'm sorry, VOA dude. I have to try to kill you, although I have a feeling this is Dreaminology. Possibly Crimson. He's doing the things, chat. He's making it work. Living the dream. Little does he know Gunsaber skills actually work underwater. I'm sorry, VOA dude. No, you're in a match. Well, it's not Dreaminology then. Let's see how OP the pet res is. Oh, I can't even turn my camera. I can't even go underwater. This is so much work. Alright, well, I have to get out of combat. We're gonna miss our match. No. Oh, fuck. I blame the VOA dude. We gotta get him now, chat. Vengeance. Vengeance will be mine for my PvP queue. People tell me the 1% health thing doesn't matter, and I've seen so many people at 1% health since they put that in the game, man. It's like insane. Where'd my ally go that was helping me with this? He has decided no. Too much work. I will not be here. Help Pseudo try to live and kill his guildies. Ah. Good kiting, man. Wherever you are. Kudos, that was awesome. If I didn't have the stupid cube window, I would have gotten him. Did we manage to outlast the Q timeout? No, we did not. And that is okay. I want to know who it was. Let's dox them off screen here a little bit. Who's in EBG? Aha. I know who you are, person. That's funny. It wasn't really a 3v1. It started as a 2v1 on their side. That was dope. It was really good kiting. "18 seconds, chat. Get ready. This Starship Velociraptor queues up. Breakdance it out." It's funny, he was complaining about stealth being broken. Oh, the tables have turned. Protein, chat. Get it in ya. It's funny, I always have people like, "You don't go to the gym after these, shut up," on like the videos and stuff. It's like, no, I usually go before my streams and after I make the shorts. It's I do. I try to put points into myself because you can only put points into your own skill tree. You can't like take them from other people or anything. It's not how the world works. That's funny. I love this song so much, chat. If you haven't seen the music video for Starship Velociraptor, go look it up. It is worth your time 1,000,000%. Managed to hit our queue this time, chat. Anyway, we've got one more giveaway to do. Got to be followed on Twitch or just exist on YouTube. We need an exclamation point thing. I'll tell you what. We just did what are you most excited for about the patch. What are you least excited for, chat? Write your comment in chat and I will shoot you 25 gold. And this time, because I'm in a PvP match, if you could put an exclamation point by it, that would be very helpful. Exclamation point, pretty much anything in chat. And it should grab your entry. And I have to send Sea Monster gold. Thank you for reminding me, chat. LE nerfs. They're only sort of getting nerfed. This guy's talking about Bladesborn. I always get comments whenever I like play. It's like, not enough vert nerfs. I mean, fair enough, I suppose. What do I think we need? I think we need Murder Drones, like one of the songs for it. There's so many cool, like, little just independent series on YouTube as well that I'm discovering in my old age of 20 or 30 years old.
I am the start and the ending of life. I am the dark at the edge of your sight. I am the arc and the flood. I'm the part of the bug that will keep you awake
At night. So good. Where the fuck? I literally don't know where this asshole is. I don't know if he's over here, how he's over here. What the fuck is going on? He needs to die. So many things at like 1% health today. Whoa, we getting some lag now, chat. Oh my god. Alright, that's... Wish I had a lag counter for this game. Rev nerfs. Aren't they only nerfing it in PvP? I guess I could be wrong about that. And it's not getting, like, destroyed, right? Fuck. I didn't have a charge. Bullets going into space, dude. Oh my god, that took forever. Now we're getting some games. Got out of whatever, like, bottom bronze was. Very interesting build on this guy. Point control, maybe? Oh my god, that's so much torment. I don't know if I can fight this. Probably can't. Yeah, you can have the point. Good job, dude. That must be the Condi Rev build that they are touching up. Or touching down. Very strong. I have decent Condi clear on this build, too. Motherfucker. But those things don't have much health. Wasn't really sure. Fuck me, dude. Fuck! Oh, it got me. That was good. That was the wrong move on my part. I screwed up. I shouldn't have Bulls charged. I should have used Defiant Stance first. I didn't see that it was like 13 stacks of torment! You are getting tormented! I love it. Oh, man. This shit's crazy, dude. It takes 2 people to stomp somebody, chat. Well-known fact in PvP. It hurts. I really like that I have a reason to press Gunsaber 2. Even if it's still like kind of a mediocre button, like it feels better to use, I don't know, with Lush Forest. Like Gunsaber as a whole just feels You know, lower cooldowns obviously, but better to use. Blood Bank doing work. I'm happy to basically 2v1. It's fine with me. Interesting. Oh, that's a problem. That was cute. Can I? Hey, I can. It only works on that side of Skyhammer chat, by the way. Bull's charge not connecting for no reason. That's solid. I'll cap it. It's a good match. I call it after this. Shorter stream today after we do our giveaway. Pretty hungry. Kinda skipped dinner. Only got the protein shake. We'll see. I think the cooldown on what's it called, overcharged cartridges, is actually fake. Don't know why I went over there. It's interesting that the launch from overcharged cartridges is 300 and your dragon trigger is 300. So it almost always puts them outside your range. It's very odd. Odd design choice. Wonder if launches have to be minimum 300 or something. Cool. Nobody capping mid. Sick. Love to see it. A Baron of the Arena? Baroness of the Arena. Interesting. I expect to fight real people. Get some cooldowns back. But yeah, if you'd like to enter our second giveaway or a third giveaway, exclamation point, whatever you're least excited for in the chat for the next patch. Gotta be followed on Twitch or just exist on YouTube. Sorry, PvP requires a little bit more of my brain, so I'm talking marginally less, but is okay. Interesting. There's so many interesting interactions I'm noticing with overcharged cartridges. It's not a bad skill with tactical reload, honestly. No. February 11th, Jan Kid. But we went through the patch notes earlier, and if you have something that you are least excited for, we already did most excited for, you are welcome to let us know for a chance to win 25 gold. It'll be our third giveaway of the night. It's set. Nobody knows. So don't know if it's additive or multiplicative, or even if they'll tell us. I'm sure somebody will test it and write a post on the forums, because people in PvE tend to test stuff. But it's either plus 70% with quickness, or it would come out to, I believe, plus like 10 and change if it's multiplicative. So it'd end up being like 61, 62 or something like that. Multiplicative would basically make it less effective, kind of like how all the damage reduction things like the food buffs and protection work right now. We just lost Skyhammer? Interesting. I don't know what's going on. Go help Mirage Dude hold down the fort so we don't lose the game for dumb reasons. You're least excited for warrior buffs. Alright, fair enough, I suppose. Of course it's the Condi Rev. probably gonna have to die to this guy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to die to him. Unfortunate. The chill is really preventing me from getting Defiant Stance up, otherwise I would have done fine. Condi Rev, very strong. Can't Vengeance, because it won't do anything. It'd be better to just die. Derecho buffs. Hell yeah. Oh, man. But at the very least, I think Arms will be a semi-viable pick for some game modes. Dude, this fucking Condi Revenant is just following me around the map. We need 10 more points to win this game, and they are putting up a fucking hell of a fight. Ah, didn't connect. Damn, that's fair. Sometimes just doesn't. Oh, I found a thing on eBay, chat. I was not aware of this, but you can find actual OEM parts for Microsoft controllers. Damn it. Action camera didn't toggle on there. As I was just about to praise Microsoft controllers, but you can find them on eBay for like 10 bucks. I was having trouble with like the sticks, the covers on them ripping, and I got like, instead of having to buy a whole replacement thing or something. We shall see. Everyone is telling me they're excited for like dagger builds, Ubu. And yeah, because dagger always attack pretty fast, but honestly, I'm more excited for like sword builds since the sword trait's already in Arms. And it'll have like a hella low cast time for a lot of them. Although I don't know how that'll work with the block. Hopefully it doesn't shorten that. Quickness isn't supposed to. But realistically, it's going to be used for axe the most. Alright, chat. Third drawing. Let's get this going. Nose itches. Click the button. It's definitely going to be good for Condi Warrior, that's for sure. Maybe even have a sword option. Sergio has one. A couple of our dudes. Character name or an account name, dog? Mr. Zaples, aka iCover, did not give me one, so I will have to owe him money. I think I have you. Yeah, I have you. You're good. There you are. Try not to dox you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I do giveaways every Monday or Tuesday, chat. Whatever your day of, whatever day I can stream first. Try to give away my money as much as I can, because Lord knows I don't need it. There we go. Yeah, he said don't look at the animation too closely, which is probably why they've been holding off on it, but now they're kind of at the stage of fuck it with the game, so we'll see. We'll see. I'm excited. All right, chat. Been a night. I am hungry. You want to do one more? I think we do one more, right? I think we have to. Got like a PvP build I don't absolutely loathe, and that never happens. Here's my secret hope, right? I hope they add hitbox size, because they're already doing that. They've said they're adding like angle and hitbox size to a lot of the strikes. I hope they do that for the dragon triggers. And I hope that revising gunsaber abilities gives them some ability to like make the kit interesting, you know? This is the wrong warrior, obviously. I knew that. Shut up. You shut up, chat. All right. Switch to the right warrior. What we cute. There we go. Did it. Oh, man. I know a couple of people have said they get ads on Twitch and such. Apologies. I have it set to minimum. You have to just to be a partner. So we will see. point, quickness, scepter. Appreciate the overall quality of life change. Initial buff setting to optimize. Which scepter? And also build optimizing the boon stripping. So I'm assuming Necro Scepter. Specify, Ubu. What class are you talking about? Scepter Spectre. Does it just not interact with the ball that you shoot out? Because I believe I was talking with iCover about Twilight combo where it shoots out like a slow-moving projectile and then you hit it and it rockets forward. So that might be what you're talking about. Or is it the other Scepter 3 skill that I don't know the name of? Ah, I see. Well, you're getting a huge buff in Shadow Shroud, I guess. So, trade-offs? Not sure. There's plenty of quickness sigils, though. You can take like an agility sigil and just make sure you press 3 first. But I get you. That is definitely a valid point. Get my sweet 1 stack of whatever this is. Dragon Trigger looking like it does damage there. It's amazing. I love Divide music, man. They're so talented. Divide, Fable, Rustage. Honestly, artists like None Like Joshua from back in the day really, really hit it out of the park on YouTube. Happy to see talented people have success. But we will do one more game. But I will try to update the description for this video as well, with the builds I've used for PvP. Because I know there's a lot of people who want Gunsaber to work, want it to look amazing, want it to have animations, want it to have functionality. AoE Polar Sync in World vs. World? It would make a lot more sense than whatever Daring Dragon's doing nowadays. Might be too much on an 8-second cooldown, but really, Bladesworn just shouldn't have been the Alacrity class. And it definitely shouldn't have done it on burst skill use. And Dragon Trigger shouldn't have been the burst skill to begin with. Flow would be kind of cool, like knock them off their feet. You know, like an air slash. Or a float, rather. Like just a quick one, kind of like the one pulse of the Harbinger Well or something like that. This, again, the class fantasy is there. They nailed it. It is like an 8, 9, 10 out of 10 class fantasy. It's just not incredibly well finished or executed, and I think they might know that. You know, copium, they'll fix it tomorrow. I'm trying to keep the dream alive, and it still works. Relic of the Stormsinger is arguably more broken than whatever I was running before this. Relic of Rivers, you know, so we got options. They're not good options. They're stupid and bad, but they're options. That was a defiant stance. I was looking at chat and not watching. That was good. That was also good. Fight you in Rampage. He's using the invulnerable thing on Rampage. I mean, I can't say it's a misplay, because, like, I'm about to die to it, but, like, that's a misplay, dude. Gunsaber is like glitching out on this tiny ledge right here. I don't know what's up with it. Good fight. Good fight. Thank you for the fight. Appreciated. I will bow to him. I will bow and I will let you live. Thank you, person, for actually fighting. Yeah, it's the anime class. Hopefully one day it has not anime power level, but like I don't want to kill God with the power of friendship. I don't think we need that. But like, you know, maybe kill some minor deities with the power of cuddling, something like that. Be okay with that. Hopefully unfavorable deities. Probably kill the god of human greed. Don't really need that one, I feel. Nice, just in time for PvP. Power of cuddling is the most powerful power. It's like how in university I really wanted to start not a prostitution, but a cuddle-stitution ring where like hot dudes and chicks, but really it'd be hot dudes, rented themselves out to just like cuddle. And everyone told me that was really stupid, and now there's like 6 services that are like that. So no, it's cuddle-stitution. It's not prostitution. Calm down, Dream. I want to start a cuddle-stitution ring. It's very different. Can't wink with my left eye. I may have said it. Yeah, it's a big brain play.
Legend has it, once you get cursed by the darkness, you can't escape, 'cause you fall apart and crack like a porcelain heart.
Did not get our cue. I respect that guy for fighting. Maybe in a week he'll have the yeah, exactly. It already exists. Maybe in a week he'll have the edge up on me with the Axe build. I do think that like Axe Warrior is going to be kind of crazy. I'm a little disappointed they didn't give us numbers on the healing for arms. Like the heal on hitting bleeding target, of course it pops now, right? But, you know, depending on what those numbers are, we'll see how good it is. I think even just with axes, it's going to be quite good. I don't know about with dagger. Dagger might be really good for stacking might or something. But honestly, all of the dual weapons that you could potentially wield have pretty good upsides. Like the sword, people forget the swords have like absurdly low cooldowns when you trait them. The leap becomes like 5 and a 6th second or something insane like that. Dagger's like pretty good. It's got some swiftness on it. It's got some boon rip on it. It's got inbuilt combos, and axes are axes, right? So yeah, like a lot of people have pointed out Zakros with the inbuilt fury from axes. It's gonna, like, that is exactly what I've wanted arms to do, like that trait in arms to do forever. Warrior has needed some trait somewhere that heals off of bleeding, whether it's in Berserker or realistically in arms, and now they're getting like exactly one of my dream traits. I don't know what I'll use it for, probably something stupid and not very good, but we'll see, right? Like maybe Gunsaber does trigger like its attack speed bonus off of whatever you have equipped base, which would be hysterical and stupid. You know, swinging your Gunsaber out and around on actual appreciable speed, but who knows? Dude, I wish we got main hand pistol instead of these stupid projectiles that don't hit anything, man. They don't even come out if I don't have a target, man. Look at this. This used to be a way of stripping Aegis because it would trigger explosions in front of you. Now it doesn't even do that, man. Ah, grumble, grumble, yells at Cloud. Double X anything, dude. Double X Zerker, double X Spellbreaker, double X Core Warrior. The reason that I think it might be better with Bladesworn than anything, well, better in quotes, because Bladesworn's awful, well, awful, sort of, mechanically anyway, is that you don't really have to run Discipline on Bladesworn. You can run like defense and arms, or, you know, whatever and arms, really, even aggressive onslaught on strength and arms for those like big quickness bursts in PvP. So you might get some value out of this, honestly. Yeah, it's gonna be literal Berserker, just swinging axes around. And it's gonna be interesting if the healing is per target as well, because that might find its way into Zerging. Because there's already There's already this weird build that's like phalanx strength and axes, right? And as long as you're sharing out might, which you are because you're doing anything, with the cake that generates might, you basically can't die while casting X5 in a Zerg fight. So, like axe, arms, tactics, berserker might actually become a thing in Zergs. I don't know if it's a healthy interaction. I'd like them to not put an internal cooldown on hitting a bleeding target if they can help it, but, you know, we'll see. It'd be nice if Warrior had something for a nanosecond before it got absolutely destroyed. Okay, I used my launch. It just didn't launch. That's good. Also, I watched Sonic 3 and it kicks ass. It's a children's movie 100%, but there are so many allusions to the Sonic Adventure 2 and Sonic Adventure 2 Battle in that. Like, even taking out of the Live and Learn remix they did and the Crush 40 references and stuff. It is so good. If you have a child or a younger cousin or something, I highly recommend going and watching it. Keanu Reeves killed it as Shadow. Like, it's so much fun. It's just a good modern family movie. Like, Pseudo highly recommends Sonic 3. Granted, a lot of my childhood was Sonic 2, so take that for the biased statement it is, but it's a lot of fun. Yeah. It's really just good. And the fact that they seem to be not milking the IP, like I had a fear that Mario would end up doing, but just like using their IP, if that makes any sense, with the new characters they tease at the end of each one, it seems very good. We'll see if Jim Carrey makes it back for, you know, part 440 or whatever we're calling this. If there's a thief waiting to kill this guy, kind of didn't want to leave him. Where'd the thief go? I bet he's around here. Yep, knew it. Stay in stealth for so long, man. I'm not doing it, dude. I'm not leaving this point. You can fuck yourself. I told you. He's right here. Oh, there he is. Now he's mid. Yeah, he went mid. I saw it. We got a build, chat. We got some PvP nonsense. Granted, I think I've only made it up to like silver or something. We'll see. Hey, make sure you're giving me advice on Twitch, dude. Hey, what's up? Didn't even see who it was. I'm excited, man. We got a build, chat. G. Indeed. G is the best letter. Come on, cast it. Ah, oh, fuck. Get the guardian. Get the guardian. Come on. Good enough. Get the guardian. Don't make me vengeance. Don't make me do it. I'm gonna have to. In the wrong control set. Didn't get the vengeance proc. 2 kills, didn't get the vengeance proc, chat. That was sad. Sadness, but we're winning. We gotta build. Going back too far. Can do. Yeah, I don't know what the answer is, because I think putting 100% on it would make it like way too good, but also ranger downstates in the game, so whatever. I like this coaching. Do I decap that? No, teams. I'll just sit here. It's better to do one thing than vacillate on it. There we go. Yeah, cap. Oh, Juice is amazing at PvP. Dumb stress. Oh, Jesus. That is a few people. Definitely a few people. I'll take coaching any day. Homage, Juice. I'm bad at PvP. I'm good at sitting in the build editor and making garbage. Hell yeah. Yeah, I hate that animation. Oh, why couldn't you make a resheathing animation, MarinaNet? Hopefully they're working on that. Again, infinite potential for this class. Such a cool class, honestly. It is over. It's an extremely low rank though, because I didn't realize I lost all my ranking from before. I haven't played in like 2 weeks. Oh, gotta pick the controller back up. All right. I'll die on this point. Fine with me. Yeah, I think that the cast time on overcharged cartridges is like fake. I think it like goes on cooldown, but it doesn't really go on cooldown when you use the first charge, which is kind of cool. So you can just trigger it and then mash it out, which actually makes the skill a lot better. Stay mid, please. A fun night, chat. We will be back on Wednesday after this match. Probably be calling it here, get some food in me. Ah, no one's mid. You can tell it's a low rank match. Be back on Wednesday at 9. More talking about balance patch. Maybe we'll get some additional information, maybe some updates, or maybe just some cool balance news, or just news in general. I am super excited. Either way. Nice, we might even get the kill on this guy. Nope. Ah, well. Cool. Alright, sick. I'm Pseudo. Thank you for joining. And tomorrow is Lunar New Year. Make sure to buy your envelopes, chat, especially before reset. I will see you guys on Wednesday, and I will see you in Tyria. Peace out.